point-out rebounds per game. Junior guard Steven Madison, the leading scorer. He's joined by 3 other guards in the 4-guard lineup. Robert Harris, Connor Hill, and Mike McChristian. Cameron Dollar, the head coach of the Red Hawks in his 4th season, a record of 45-54. His starting 5, and they've been pretty locked into this over the last 5 games. Prince Abassi, Devon Pickett Jr. in the backcourt up front, Deshaun Sunderhouse, Clarence Trent, and Chad Rasmussen. And we are about ready to get things going here at Elgin Baylor Court. Idaho, a preseason pick to finish 5th or 6th in the WAC. Seattle U picked by the media and coaches to finish 8th. None of that matters now, Joe. They will decide it right here on this court tonight and on courts throughout the conference over the next 2.5 months.
Well, it's an exciting time of year. The pretenders and the contenders get separated now. The conference play starts.
And Idaho with the first offensive possession. McChristian, the leading scorer, Steven Madison. Kyle Barone trying to get position and get the ball, and a steal right out of the gate by Clarence Trent. Devon Pickett Jr. That's Prince Abassi. Trent for 3. Way offline to the right, and break opportunity for the Vandals. Madison fouled as he went up by Pickett, and Steven Madison will head to the line.
That's a nice pass by Harris, the point guard. Harris playing only in his 6th game tonight because of a pulled hamstring, and it's kind of been the missing element for this Vandal offense. You see the way he motored up and down the court there. Idaho starting a small lineup to combat the full court pressure that they'll see for 40 minutes from the Seattle U Red Hawks.
Steven Madison, excellent free throw shooter, 80% at the stripe. These two teams very familiar with each other. They have met twice in each of the previous 3 seasons. So while this is the first time they have ever met in a conference game, Don Verlin knows what Cameron Dollar likes to do, and Coach Dollar knows what Coach Verlin likes to do. As you look at the meetings between these clubs, this is the 27th overall, with the Red Hawks leading 14-12, although Idaho has taken 5 of the last 6.
There was a time from 1969 to 2009 that they didn't play at all. Actually 3 times, but not very much, not given how close they are.
Sunderhouse guarded by Barone, kicks it out to Pickett. Back inside Sunderhouse, the little hook shot, nicely done by the redshirt freshman.
Well, that was not only a nice jump hook, that was a nice move to the ball after he passed it out of the low post. Now get a look at the Seattle U full court pressure. Idaho doing a pretty nice job of handling it.
Harris resetting the offense. Clarence Trent with the defense on Madison. Barone, maybe he's looking to fade back inside. Ball blocked as he went up, knocked off the glass by Trent. Abassi quickly into front court. Idaho doing a good job getting back defensively.
It doesn't look like Seattle U will come and double Barone on the low post catch, or they didn't that possession anyway.
Abassi missing from downtown. The Red Hawks 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Madison throwing it away, trying to get it to Barone. These guys have had 5 days off during the Christmas break. Talking about the Idaho Vandals, they've only practiced 2 days prior to this game, so Don Verlin telling us before the game they may be a little rusty early on in this one.
Well, Madison has 2 turnovers in the first 2 minutes here, not what you want to see out your leading scorer.
Oh, terrific play by an outstanding athlete, Clarence Trent, off the Rasmussen miss in one motion. The rebound, the putback, and the foul. He has a shot at the 3-point play.
Well, Trent just out-muscled Steven Madison there, and Madison more of a small forward, Trent a big, strong body, and that is going to be key all night for the Vandals, is keeping Seattle U off the offensive glass.
And Clarence Trent, 6'6" redshirt junior out of Tacoma, a transfer from the University of Washington, completes the 3-point play, and the Red Hawks with the early 5-2 lead. Madison in the front court, no trouble handling the full court pressure from Seattle U.
Seattle starting in a full court zone press, falling back though into man-to-man.
Harris open look, knocking it down from downtown. Robert Harris, a 40% shooter from beyond the arc, and he has the game tied at 5.
I talked about Harris hadn't played that much. That was only his 6th three-point attempt. Of course, again, he's only played in 5 games, recovering from a hamstring injury.
Trent no good. Ball kept alive, but McChristian with it. Looks ahead and nobody back to defend. Madison. That'll irritate Cameron Dollar to no end.
Well, it certainly will. Transition basket you try to take away. I don't know which guard or whether both guards were supposed to be back there, but that was just pure run out off of a rebound.
Obasi cut off on the baseline. Open look for Pickett Jr. Way off target.
No one back guarding the fort on this. You see 5 jerseys in, which you like to see the effort on the rebounding, but you'd like to get a guard or 2 back defensively.
Good job by McChristian getting his head up and spotting Madison. Trent will head to the Seattle U bench. And Lewis Green, number 13, has checked in. Early shooting numbers in the game. Both teams with a couple of made field goals. Connor Hill with the ball. Good outside shooter. Harris. Oh, tough shot by Harris. Not a big score. Already has 5 and averages just 5.6 coming in.
Well, that was a nice complimentary move. Remember that he drained a 3. He took that to mid-paint. Nice pull-up.
Obasi to the left hand. Rolls it in. Prince Obasi, 6'3" senior out of Reseda, California. Averages 9 per contest and leads the Seattle U club in assists at 4 per game.
Well, he just forced that one in. Just bodily took it to the paint and overpowered his man. Barone with only 1 touch so far, Tom, in the Idaho offense.
Well, and there's a big no-no from a Seattle U perspective, fouling a shooter in a 3-point attempt. Hill missing, but he'll go to the line as Chad Rasmussen threw some contact.
That's a shooter fouling a shooter. Rasmussen, an outstanding 3-point shooter, but you talk about the cardinal sin of defense is fouling a jump shooter, let alone a kid shooting a 3-point shot.
First foul on Rasmussen. Hill, a 75% free throw shooter. Last time Idaho played, it was a week ago Thursday in Boise against Boise State. It was a rough night for Hill, just 1 of 8 shooting in that game, and he was 0 for 3 from 3-point range, and that's the strong suit of his game. Shoots nearly 45% from beyond the arc. Madison's going to take a seat on Don Verlin's bench, and Joe Kammerer checks in, a 6'9" junior out of North Eugene High School, number 42.
The strength of this Idaho team is their post play. They are big and strong in the paint, even though they started a small lineup tonight, and they'll need every bit of that strength in the paint to combat this athletic Red Hawk team.
Sunderhouse went up thinking shot, changed to pass, turnover against the Red Hawks as we get our first time out here at Key Arena. An early lead for the Vandals over Seattle U.